Okay, Monday, 29th of September 2025. So, Adrian's daily vlog, sharing smart stuff men should know, business decisions, emotions, and emergent strategies. One very interesting thing that I've come across lately that I did not anticipate, but it emerged, emerge is the key word there, logically, is through a series of different business actions and decisions and other incentives, let's say, and disincentives and other facts. Law of the chessboard, looking at reality as it is. Other facts. This fact, this scenario, this restriction, that prohibition, and that freedom over there, this incentive, that incentive, you name it. Through all these different things that can happen to us in life, strategies can emerge, meaning we can be nudged in different ways, not necessarily because it's our heart's desire and our whim. Oh, what kind of ice cream do you want? Chocolate or vanilla? Oh, what time do you want to go to bed? What beer do you want to drink? Oh, I fancy that one. It's getting emotions mixed up with business decisions. In the same way I did a video about getting morality and mechanics mixed up, getting forces of nature mixed up with human morality. We can apply the same thought process to mixing emotional decisions with business decisions, incentives, strategies, the balance sheet, the tax man, you name it, the broker, the accountant, the tax advisor, the lawyer, you name it, the solicitor, you name it. Getting these things mixed up, the whims and desires with cold, hard business logic. And we want to separate those two because then we're not making decisions about the future, the balance sheet, the objectives, the dynasty, the decades ahead, based on whims and desires and wishes and hopes and dreams, but logic, maths, balance sheet, law of the chessboard, reality as it is, looking at the incentives, looking at the maths, looking at the opportunity cost of capital, looking at all these things, the tools, the skills, the abilities, the facts, and saying, okay, what strategy, what meta pattern, I did a video about that as well actually a week or two ago, what emerges from all these different things nudging us in different directions, in a sense of doing the straw man and steel man. I did a video about that. I did a video about those as well a year and a half ago. What emerges from all these incentives in the murkiness? Well, there's this. Okay, what about this 5 years from now? No, it doesn't make sense. This opportunity cost of capital, this versus that. Well, I'll have $1 million more doing this, and I'll be down $1 million doing that. So that's a bad idea in terms of logic and balance sheet a decade from now. What about this? Well, that means I can do this, I can do that. But if I stay here, it means I can't do this and can't do that. But I can have this tools, I have that tools, I have this and that. Okay, so that opens that door, as opposed to, making it impossible before. Recognizing all these things in reality, in the balance sheet, the skills, the talents, opportunities, all these doors that are not theory, but actual, that door is possible, and the odds are stacked in your favor by taking that door as opposed to that door, through the things we have over here, things we got over there. That's powerful. Meaning we are looking at what we have fundamentally, what we can do fundamentally, as a matter of fact, looking at the world as it is, the laws, regulations as they are, and saying the best course of action logically is that. And it doesn't matter if the heart is there or not. Yeah, if the heart is invested in it, yes, of course it helps, because then you're doing it wholeheartedly, so to speak. But even though the logic says there, do that, that's the emergent strategy, meaning you had not realized that or thought about it unless you had all these things nudging you in that direction. And that is how life can take very interesting twists and turns, because we may end up doing things that we had not thought about or conceived unless certain things were a reality, certain things were a fact, certain things were as they are. Law of the chessboard, looking at reality as it is, not how we want it to be or wish it to be or desire it to be, but as it is. Water is wet. No denying that. Therefore, we act according. Strategies emerge from that. I can't breathe underwater. Therefore, let's not spend much time underwater then without a not gas canister, without an air cylinder. Let's not spend much time underwater then. Same logic, same ideas, same principle. That's important to understand in life, because I guess in life, we could say, can take unusual twists and turns we had not anticipated nor imagined, until certain things in reality and in life, in the world, in wherever else, were true, were a matter of fact. Oh, interesting. Or certain doors can indeed be opened, let's say, by certain other things in life, skills, our repertoire, our talents, being as they are. Interesting. That door is open. It's not just a theory. We can go through that door because the skill over here. We should go through that door because of business incentive over here. We should go through that door because, this thing is bearing fruit over there. Therefore, that strategy is most logical. Whether you want it or not, that's most logical. And then you could say, at a deeper level, if you are emotionally invested in it for different reasons, and then you could say even logical reasons as well. I want that because it just it's the most fun. It's the avenue for most fun, for example. Then it helps. And then you could say, at a deeper meta level, a little poetic, the heart, mind, and soul is in it, in that strategy, that course of action, that trajectory. If the heart, mind, and soul is in it, perfect. But as men, we lead with logic. We lead with the mind. Is that the best course of action for the money, for the dynasty, for the balance sheet, for the taxes, for the trajectory, making tomorrow better than today? That's beyond fundamental. It is the cornerstone of business and life and manhood. Is this thing the smartest decision I can make? Is this thing I'm doing right now at a micro level the most high value thing I can do right here, right now? And I did a video about it as well, actually, about making sure every moment we squeeze as much value out of every moment in life. Very powerful. Fundamental. Again, as I said earlier, beyond fundamental. It is the cornerstone of manhood again. Powerful. Powerful. Powerful is capitalized. Powerful. Yeah. But otherwise, Adrian's daily vlog, sharing smart stuff men should know. Subscribe for more, and you will see me tomorrow.